And welcome back to Noon Edition. We are today joined by Lima Attorney Jerry Pitts, and we're going to be talking a little affirmative action. And to really get the full story on this, we have to go all the way back to 1978 when the University of Michigan and the University of California kind of got the ball rolling with this whole situation.
Yes, and the Supreme Court at the time, and what's this happening, we're going back and revisiting things that we should just leave well enough alone. That was the, basically, recently was the last kind of straw for affirmative action, because now they're saying, although we want diversity, we don't want race or or female or any of those factors to fit in. We're just saying, well, where's the diversity going to come from? Even if you looked at Harvard, Harvard got it so that if you went there, a seat is already left for your relatives, especially your immediate relatives, that follows. When at the time, Harvard was not accepting, earlier in the years before now, accepting a great deal of minority students or even women. So how could diversity get in there if you got some seats already reserved? Why aren't we talking about that? It's because that issue is kind of swept under the rugs.
And what kind of started this entire debate was the fact that some white students claimed that they were not getting admitted because, well, you have a quota or a number of blacks or Hispanics or females that you have to bring in, so that's keeping me from being enrolled.
At what they call reverse discrimination.
Yes.
But at the same time, which the factor that they're not considering is they say diversity. However, if you got one or two, they're going to say, that's enough. We're diverse. So therefore, they should have went back and stayed with the percentage, which would have brought real diversity.
Let's also talk today about two topics that kind of go hand in hand, concealed carry and stand your ground, because they're both kind of connected at the hip now, even though they were brought into existence in different times. 2021, we actually saw stand your ground get enacted, and in 2022, concealed carry got changed to where anyone can actually carry now.
Well, that's to say anyone, you have to be still eligible to carry a weapon. However, it's been guns. And what we're seeing here is a lot more shooting going on than ever before. And then we still got the third one that they threw in there, the teacher's right to carry in the schools. Now, let alone the teachers don't have enough to do, that they're going to have to monitor as if they were police as to someone potentially having guns. Then what is happening here is that the frightening part is we're getting more laws that created more guns to carry. And with less experience in handling these guns, we're finding more and more people are getting hurt. And I find stand your ground is just terribly wrong, because you can't quite understand what somebody's motives was versus what was going on with the victim.
Yeah, let's identify what stand your ground really means. That this law is a provision under self-defense laws that justify the use of deadly force if imminent threat or harm is there, regardless of whether a safe retreat is possible. It's kind of hard to really identify all of that in one sentence, isn't it?
Well, even that, and just think about the people out there who's thinking about they understand the right to carry, when they, in fact they do. You don't have the right to carry somebody else's gun. Yeah, and those are other factors that should be considered that are not being, and with them not having proper training, we're going to incur more and more people getting hurt on that basic issue as defense.
And of course, when we look at concealed carry, anyone 21 years of age or older that is not prohibited from carrying a firearm under state or federal law can carry it publicly without a permit and without a background check.
That's exactly. But they haven't also checked out this person's mental psyche. And that's the scary part, because some fear may be natural and then again, not natural. And some innocent person's going to get injured. And it's going on right now.
Some very interesting topics, to say the least. And we thank Jerry for being our guest here today. We'll be back with medical news after this.